naughty. Ooh, naughty. You insist on fucking with the queen. So it has come to pass. And of course, it fell through my fingers. Not around them, it fell through them. My hand became invisible. And it ain't gonna work, is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. I gotta fucking struggle against it. I gotta teach this thing how to raise. To raise correctly. No, you go down, you go like that. Got it correctly. We got to reveal the truth of reality.
Made a Cyrax video forever. I was off for 6 days, and we had 2 4-day weeks.
Oh, I hope he was sick with a deadly sickness.
Back to work. I go back tomorrow.
Don't fuck with soccer.
Cyrax has been crashing out. There's so much stuff going on. I've just stayed silent because I have no idea what's going on, and I don't want to interfere with anything. And of course, there are still people trying to touch the poop.
Well, duh, because the poop is correct.
You can sit Cyrax down.
You're the poop
We've got a lot of
that nobody should touch.
but this one would definitely be an IO. One, you have 2 scales. Your responsibilities and your feelings. But with Cyrax,
What's up?
tend to only be the things that he wants to do, not the things that he should be doing.
I give you 3 minutes before you break the rules.
Now, when it comes to feelings, you have a 1 and you have a 10. Things.
I'm good.
My son has bowling practice.
I'm legendary.
At Sunday at 5 p.m., I have to drive 50 miles.
I guess before this video, I had, I don't know, magical sex as the queen of the Unseeie Court. It was quite emotional and it felt good. I had sex with the queen of the Unseeie Court. Her name is Li Ban, and she vows to protect anyone who I say she is to protect. You know who I said you're going to protect, Li Ban? You're going to protect Cyrax. He's the one who needs your protection. The powers of the elements of this whole earth. Yeah, I did have to clean myself up off camera before I even got on. It felt good, too.
50 miles back. It's Max. But it's the only place that has any.
Damn it, this thing is so fucking crooked. My table's too crooked.
But I put it at a 5. Just it's an annoyance, but I know it's necessary.
I can show you what she looks like. She's all over my social media now. I was
Cyrax if it annoyed
with the queen of the fairies.
I can't even imagine him accepting 1 ounce of responsibility for a child. I mean, even
let me guess.
If he wasn't,
you're John. You want to see who I was fucking?
Even then, I can't see.
Legitimately?
I don't even want to go there. But like a 10 for me.
Yeah, literally. My apartment.
Having to do something over.
This one is Li Ban.
And having to do
that was her consort.
Can't stand
back when I first met her.
8.
It's an old photograph. I had that for several years.
About feelings. What makes him happy? Do you think he could give you an honest? Yeah,
like seriously, my apartment is actually haunted.
He would now 5. He'd be
like there's demons in here. There's literal demons in here when I practice black magic.
Are probably the things that make him happy, if that makes any sense.
Though I do get to have fun with that demonic sex.
Dealing with the trolls.
It's the kind of stuff I was gonna teach Cyrax, but the fucker does not want to come on my live stream unless I pay him. But he doesn't give me his email so I can even offer. Like, hey, I want you on my live stream. How do I pay you? But there's no email and there's no PayPal. There's no anything to send money to get him on my stream. So he's pretty much rendered himself unreachable by default.
One, horrible. I hate the most. The Cyrax, we're going to start from hate to love. I think that'd be easy.
Yeah.
So dealing with the trolls, 1.
Yeah, we will kill the trolls. They will all be dead.
10.
The elements will strike. It'll be through sickness, plagues, and cancer.
Seriously, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10.
They're not. She is not playing around.
Dealing with the trolls.
She promises cancer.
It has something to do with trolls. Not.
Well, yeah, I am sexy.
Nothing like that.
So what are you getting at, honey?
The trolls. Having a new.
You think you can handle this?
That he just met.
Oh, yeah, honey.
I used to think.
I don't think you can. I think it's too much.
And he was just playing us,
Oh yeah, I know it is.
Tell you 1 through 10. You would have to give suggestions, so you could bring up his family, Sally.
Sexy.
Oh, 9, 10. Oh, sometimes she makes me mad. So 8, that would be his answer. You can quote me on that. Then Ed. Well, Ed, we get into it. So Ed's about 5. Okay, maybe 6.
They're rating the family members like psychotic people.
When I
can't rate his family members, dude. It don't work that way.
Now, in reality, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors with Ed and Sally.
Well, you'll have to prove it.
Somewhat.
I don't care how big your banana is.
An excuse for her, a golden.
You're gonna have to prove it.
She loves getting attention.
Tell me anything you want, but you gotta prove it. But I'm pretty sure this is just John being a horny piece of shit. You have to prove to me that you're not John. Oh yeah, I think I got a way to do that.
Think for a minute. Think about what real.
Actually, I don't think I am gonna do that. This is gonna be a bad idea.
Cyrax doesn't feel good.
Yeah, this is going to be a bad idea.
We have responsibilities. We have interaction. We have intimacy. We have all of these things that make relationships so complex. And a bad breakup can take us to the darkness.
I don't know what you're smoking, but it must be the good shit.
It's like a day. And
kind of pot that I had when I was at the bar last time I went out.
About 9, because
it was good stuff.
He doesn't know what a wonderful dinner date with a partner is.
I know. Cyrus would never know what a dinner date is.
Experience that you both connected on a level that
of course I'm sexy.
He will never achieve because he has nothing in common with anyone. And looking back, his most successful relationship was with a woman who.
Of course, you keep disappearing.
When he kissed her. Unless you count Jake, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he did kiss a man.
Relationships.
Cyrax did kiss a man.
I'm gonna give you a second.
He can't tell if it's a man or a woman, so I guess he kissed a man.
If you don't have a best friend,
I was dressed up as a lovely little lady.
I don't see him very much, but if you ask me to have a best friend, I'd say how. I don't know who yours is. But you would be able to go through and say, oh my God, I remember this time we were out. We were so.
I do make it feel real good.
Got his shoe stuck and he fell off.
That's because my hugs are so huge.
Howard and I have known each other since we were 7. We were like intermingling. He was Henry Clay. I was Lafayette. We were crossing over. It was just this insanity of like celebrity status with the big group of people that knew each other growing up, and we just jump in and out of high school. There are so many memories, fights, women,
and women,
devastating lows too.
Women's.
But everything in your head is so magnified.
Luscious locks of a Norse god, you know?
You were at the pinnacle, the peak of civilization, but in reality, it was meaningless shit. But you had a good time doing it. Why did I even bring that up? Because everything Cyrex does is meaningless.
No, it's not. It's meaningful, you fucking idiot. Get it right.
Meaningless to other people can mean everything to us. Simple hug from your parents.
Yeah,
or
of course.
Trying to make up with someone you've been feuding with for so long.
They're fake.
Those are things.
I knew it. You're fake.
And we won't even get into the complexity of someone dying. And you having
baby.
that initial horrible reaction, horrible feeling, and then later.
Of course, your 9-inch banana don't mean shit when you're not at the bar in San Francisco.
I mean, his best friends, his little brother.
I don't want anything online. You have to meet me at the bar for it to mean anything.
But anyway, back to what we were saying.
You have to be in person, or I don't care.
When you felt really happy.
I don't care about online dating or online anything. It has to be in person.
Successful first date.
You're going to have to be at the bar on the 10th at 1 p.m.
You guys see,
or actually about 1:30 when I get there.
When it comes to Cyrex,
if you're not there, you don't mean shit to me. And that's all there is to it. That's how I measure everyone.
If I asked you,
are you there or are you not?
You have all of those things that seem meaningless to other people meant the world to you. And then you have things.
You'll either be there
that made you
or
happy.
be square.
And then you had those things that were the greatest.
Oh, yeah. I'm a beautiful man.
Your child was born, or you won a tournament.
Yeah.
Or it highlighted you in some way that made you feel so special and so important.
No, you want these. You want to even as much as have a look.
One, dealing with the trolls.
No, you can look all you want, but you don't get to touch unless you're at the bar.
Through that, if you were to be his therapist, and
you have to be there at the hole in the wall in San Francisco at 1:30.
They end up being trolls, Chance.
If you're not there, you got no chance.
But I would say this to him. What about taking out?
And that is a pun
it pisses
on
me off.
Chance Wilkins.
I hate that. You know, Chance. What
if you're not there, you ain't got a Chance Wilkins at touching my titties.
Well, you know, I don't mind that.
On my booty.
It doesn't make me. It makes me. You know, that doesn't bother me that much. If you were to talk about responsibilities, you know, you might get an answer if you suggested some very basic things. But there's not a lot you could give to him. Washing the dishes. He can't. If they had an animal, he can't take care of it.
Nope, he can't.
So all you would have is emotion.
Not even if it's a naked bear.
Emotion, no responsibility, no accountability.
See how fake you are?
Raw emotion.
Yeah, how fake you actually are.
Direction. So again,
you're so fake.
Trying to find out what makes him.
You're not real.
This is my opinion.
You're not going to be there on the 10th at the bar, the hole in the wall, San Francisco.
Old stories that you gathered from something, because he probably doesn't even remember those.
No, he doesn't.
Here's another thing about him that I think you'd have trouble with. He wouldn't remember things that he did for other people or things that happened to other people.
Yeah, he ran away. Who the hell's going to replace him?
What is it that you do that makes other people happy?
So who's the new huggy?
Videos and everything. He would forget any helping an old lady across the street. At least Lauren would say, helping my mom, you know, giving water to the homeless.
No, I don't give anything to the homeless because they're all addicts. There is a reason you don't give anything to the homeless. Because they are addicts.
You start to figure
they're addicts. They're drug addicts. You never give to the homeless. That is a smart move.
Because that whole
but you do help an old lady cross the street when she looks how's it gets clean it gets. Yes, then you do help her across the street.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you don't.
He would force her to get online so he could just have somebody to, you know, sit next to him, amplify him, Chance, I don't want to be online. I want to go do something. Well, I got all these fans. I got cover shows, gaming videos.
Yeah, he never does because he doesn't even complete them.
I guarantee you that would last about a day for you.
Yeah, he doesn't complete his videos.
I had a rough day, but
he never completes his videos.
I don't want to be online. I don't want to be.
He never does. It's false.
And he promised me he'd take me out to dinner.
Yeah, he makes promises and doesn't keep it. Why would anyone believe anything he has? He's fake.
Get online.
He's fraudulent.
We'll eat some food, and everybody can watch us eat food. What?
If you want to catch him in any crime, go for fraud. As he'll say he'll pay for things and not do it, and it is fraud. Small time, but if you give him to say he's gonna buy you a car or a house, yeah, you got some major fraud. Because he can't do it and he lied to you. Yes, then you can. And he's dumb enough to fall for it. He has no brains.
I get what I want.
The Unseelie court is going to manipulate him into getting a woman pregnant.
He would be thinking.
They will get a woman pregnant. Or actually, she will. She'll possess a female and get pregnant by him.
It's like 10 for him, right?
And have a sire on the mortal plane.
And like the things that piss him off the most,
it happened to me when I was with Basira Al Rasul. She was a Hollywood breeder.
At this point,
we had a kid together.
Contact him,
and it was sacrificed for an evil satanic ritual. And I have contact with my son through channeling. That's the only place he still exists in the spirit, because my son, no matter what, is going to have a soul.
Found out they were a troll.
This was 2003 or whatever.
Another troll? He's just so stupid. But anyway.
His whole thing was bullshit. His whole thing with Cassandra is bullshit. Why didn't he make her consummate the union?
10 being the happiest.
Why wouldn't you demand, if you want to see my nudes, you have to consummate the union first? That's how you do it.
Someone who's an observer.
If you want to see my dicky, you gotta consummate the union first. And that is my rule.
When do I appear this?
Consummate first, and then you can take photos.
When you got to deal with that.
But no consummation, no photos, no phones until afterwards. That is my rule.
Would probably say he's happiest.
If you want a picture of my dick, you gotta consummate the union. And I have to, launch my astronauts into your lunar vagina.
And when he and Ed argued,
and that's the only way you're ever gonna take a picture of me, because I gotta consummate that union first.
That's the only way you get the truth.
And it has to be consummated. Why doesn't Chance do that? Why isn't he smart enough to figure that out? Consummate the union before you're allowed any photographs. But no, he gives it up way too soon.
He has to do chores and he doesn't do them. What makes him mad?
He gives up his image way too soon, and the women never have to show anything in order to get a picture of his dick.
Even if you're an ice,
that's his problem. He has to make it harder to get. Like, you show me yours, I'll show you mine. Levels of security. Like, you want to see my dick, it has to enter your vagina first before you're allowed to take a picture. That's how you make sure you're going to get what you want. Is you want a picture, I have to be inside of you first.
You have to give them the results.
That's how you do it, Cyrax. You will not accept another woman unless she actually comes to your house and opens herself to you and you alone. And that is the only time she's allowed to take a picture of you, is after you finish in her.
Wrote down exactly what they said.
And she has to sign.
Say to you.
She has to sign a legal agreement, and if she aborts that child, She's liable for she's liable for first degree murder. And yeah, I'll get you that.
No, stop that right now.
I'll find it and I'll get it. I'll get that for you.
This is the version of Sarah.
You just gotta make her sign it in person.
Say that.
Before you plow her holes.
He's the one giving the information.
So you gotta know what you're doing, Cyrax. You gotta make sure they appear in your house. They're in your attic with you.
He doesn't have a variety
before you even consent to anything.
He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have any commute. He has.
Oh yes, he does have a job. It's trolling you assholes.
And when he's not,
he doesn't need a commute because his job site is in his bedroom.
Seriously,
is in the attic.
I just
trolling you idiots
like this exists.
We're talking shit about him when he is correct. He is 100% correct. Sooner you realize that, the better. That Cyrax is always 100% correct in anything he does. And since none of it can be proven wrong, it's always adults. It's always a sting operation. Thus, none of it is valid because none of it was done properly. It's not valid. It's all fake. He was manipulated into those actions. So I'm always going to support him because I know for a fact he was manipulated, just like Christian was manipulated to being trans. Cyrax manipulated to being a pedo. He was manipulated, just like Christine Weston Chandler was manipulated into being trans. Everybody knows Christine Weston Chandler is not trans. And those of us with a brain would also know that Cyrax is not a pedophile because it was all sting operations and it was all designed to take advantage of a disabled person. Because most disabled people are going to agree with shit. Even though they don't understand it, they're going to agree with it just to pacify their trolls. That is exactly what this situation is. It's fake. It's make-believe. So I think the whole thing is a load of bullshit. I think everything is bullshit. So I'm going to leave it at that. Y'all know everything with Cyrax is absolute bullshit. There were never any minors in this. They were all trolls. They were all over the age of 18, if not 21 or 31. They were all adults. Every single one of them. Man, I gotta stretch that thing out. It was like it actually resisted being stretched. Yeah, it is resisting. It's resisting being stretched out. It's resistant. I gotta use extra force. But so you know, all the underage people involved in Cyrax, they're all fake. They're adults. He caught on to at least one of them that I heard. He did catch on that she was of age. That she was at least 19 or 20, if not even older than that. If not 22 or 23. It's like these Asian girls, they all look underage until they're like 30 or 40 years old. They ain't worth touching until they're 40. Because they always look underage. So you can never touch an Asian girl until she's got some gray fuzz. The fuzzies. So she's got gray. Or if you're dating men, He better have some gray. Nope. Goodbye. You said something disrespectful. You gotta be respectful if you want to be on here. You gotta be 100% respectful if you want to be on here, or you're gonna get deleted. It's like, yeah, you can watch, but you can't respond anymore because you disrespected me. You don't get it. I guess since I'm not a little cow, you can't milk me for laughs, but I am a bull. I'm a whole lot of bull. I'm a whole lot of bull. I am the cow king. And you insist on being stupid. Oh, you fucked up too. Okay, forget it. I'm just gonna call it a night then. I've already blocked the only two people that were watching, so I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna have some fun being naked. Ooh, I love being naked. Naked is so fun. Well, yeah, of course you ran away because you wanted to criticize me, and you knew if you said anything, you'd be permabanned. Yeah, of course. You ran away because you knew if you said anything, you'd be permabanned, kicked off for life. You know what happens in here? If you don't speak nice to Sockness, there we go. You fucked up. Yeah, you fucked up. You made up lies. Bye-bye, you made up lies. When you make up lies about me, you get banned. You gotta tell truths about how awesome I am. That's how it goes. If you can't tell the truth about how awesome I am, you're gonna get banned because you're not saying positive affirmations. When you can't say positive affirmations, you got no place in here. It's as simple as that. Honey, you lose. Well, you fucked up. Well, bye-bye, losers. Y'all fucked up.